Hi, this is Happy Bird from happybirdscraftinghaven.com, and I'm here today to show you some Christmas ornaments I've been having a lot of fun with. These are so easy to make. All I did was use stiff felt, which is very lightweight, and it won't weigh down your branches on your tree, and a low temp hot glue gun, and some metal connectors and embellishments. That's basically it. Let's see. First thing you're going to need is some stiff felt. And this is what I picked up at Michael's. Not the kind with a sticky back on it, because I know some at Michael's, they have this paper that you peel off and it has a sticky back to it. You don't want that kind, just the plain stiff felt. And I was looking for red, white, and green stiff felt, but all they had was red and white, which turned out to be better anyway, because I really like the way the white background makes everything kind of pop. And I was able to paint some twinkles on the outside. I'll show you what I used. This is Deco Art Craft Twinkles in crystal. I picked this up at our Super Walmart for really cheap, but I've seen it at Michael's too. And all I did was just take a plain old cheap paintbrush and just painted the sprinkles on and then dabbed it on to make it look really sparkly. And I did let this dry for a full day because felt kind of holds the moisture, so it takes a little longer to dry. And I wanted to make sure it was dried solid, so I would let that sit for a whole day. The pattern that I used, I went to Google and I typed in the words free Christmas ornament patterns, and a lot of them popped up. But I chose this one because because of the size. Some of them were huge, and I just wanted what I considered a regular size ornament. So I'll go ahead and leave the link in the drop down bars so you can click on the link and copy your own. And once I copied those and cut them out, I just used let's see if I have this here. Yeah. I just used a cereal box to trace it and make templates out of. And when I traced these templates onto the white felt, I used the mechanical pencil because I really like the way the narrow tip, really gets in there around the edges. So it's just a little tip, and you can see it very well on white felt. And let's see, the metal connectors. Yeah, these are examples of some of the metal connectors that I had ordered. And let's see, and they're so inexpensive, and you can do so many things with them. If you'd like, you can use any kind of ribbon like I did here. All I did was hot glue this on with low temp hot glue, turn it over, and I just took my scissors and just kind of cut around it, and then it turned out looking really nice in the front. Most of my embellishments, the rhinestone ones, were from the Recollections brand that I picked up during the year on sale. I've told you that before, excuse me, I told you that before, that I do that. I wait for sales, and then I buy them. I rarely, if ever, pay full price. And this one, I didn't use the twinkles on this one, but I thought it still turned out nice. So here's one that's already prepared. You can do this during the summertime too, and make all these beautiful little ornaments up for your tree, or to give as a gift, or even use as a gift tag and double it as an ornament. So I think I'm going to put this piece of ribbon right about here and use my hot glue gun. I think I'm going to run a stripe right across the middle here. Lay it down and put this on top. And you want the low temp hot glue so you don't burn the bejeebies off your fingers. Or out of your fingers, I mean. I don't know what's wrong with my speech today. Okay. And I'm going to cut around. And I'm going to cut around. There we go. I was making these ornaments the other night, and I was thinking of my grandfather. He lived to be 103 years old, and he died in the year 2000. It was very special to me. He had all his mental faculties up to the very end, and he would tell me all kinds of stories. I loved listening to him when he was a kid. He actually came to the United States from Birmingham, England when he was 30 years old. He came with his mother and his sister and his best friend. And of course he went to a party. A friend that he met here invited him, and he met my grandmother. And 6 months later they got married and ended up having 6 kids together, and lived a very happy life. But yeah, I just loved listening to him. It was amazing. He would tell me that the main focus when he was a child was the family get-together, the family dinner. That was the big thing, and that was the thing that the kids were the most excited about. And I thought, oh my goodness, such a far cry from nowadays, you know. And he said, you know, if you received one gift, you were considered extremely lucky. That the main focus was the family and the getting together and the sharing with one another and just, you know, loving each other and laughing and having a good time. And you know, I just thought, wow, you know, it's not like that now. Not in all cases, but in a lot of cases. You can see by all the commercialism. But anyway, so you're yakking your ear off, huh? Here's some metal connectors, and these are so easy to put together. You could use that. This is nice too. Something extra fancy. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use this for now. And what I'll do is put a little blob of hot glue in the middle. Then I'm going to put this on, like so. Make sure I get it in the middle. Okay. And, I think I'll use one of these pretty embellishments from Recollections. I love these because they have kind of an aurora borealis effect, and they're textured. They're cut. It looks like, you know, into squares at the top. I don't know if you can see that. And of course, I always wait till these are on sale. I don't know why I can't get it out of here. Hold on. Okay, well, use this. There we go. I'll put this right in the middle, like so. And I think I'm going to put some down here. Let's see what colors I can use. I thought I had some. Oops, I must have put them away. Oh, just a moment. I'm so sorry. I think I put them away over here. Yep, I did. Oh my goodness. Yep, and those green. Green and purple. Maybe I'll try this. Oops. Okay, I'll sit back down here. Let's see. Yeah, some of these. Maybe I'll try the green here. Sorry about this, ladies and gents. Okay, I think I'm going to put green one on each side, like that. But of course I'm going to use the hot glue to give it extra staying power. Even though these are sticky back, you always want to do that. Just like so. I think that's pretty, I guess it's not, well, it's not super even. Yeah, it's still cool enough where I can pull that off and try again. I have the fan going on above me right now because I like to keep the house cool in the morning. If you're watching this during the winter, it's because I'm filming this in June. Okay, just like so. I'm going to put some down here. Maybe some, well, maybe I'll go with the crystal clear ones. Yeah. Put that in the middle. Put that right here. Move this back. And then maybe a medium one. I can get to that medium one. There we go. And put a little bit here. And then I'll put a tiny one at the bottom. It's going to be a challenge with the hot glue. See, that's why you want to use hot glue. Or excuse me, low temp hot glue. That's why you want to use the low temp hot glue. It doesn't burn your fingers. There we go. So let's see. What else can we do? I can maybe put a few rhinestones up here. Maybe one more here. Maybe the two larger ones here. I can do that. Just play with it is what I do. You can do it any way you want. And then maybe couple up there. Piece of dried hot glue. And then I think lastly, I'm going to put a green one here at the very top. Oops. Let's see if I can redo this one before it dries. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to take a green one, put it at the very top. Okay. Like so. So you can do this a lot of different ways. Now we have to put a little cap on the top, and what I used is the vinyl, and there's a sample of the glitter vinyl, and all I have to do is, I'm going to tear this off first. Sticker on the back of that. Okay. Just take this. I'm gonna put it on the very edge here and just trace around it with a pencil, the mechanical pencil, and I'm gonna cut that out. And then I'm going to hot glue, low temp hot glue, this onto the top. And okay. So. Doesn't have to be, oh, you know what? I need to put a hole here first. Ah, Laurie. See, even I make mistakes. Okay. I have to punch a hole in the top first. Right here in the middle with a scrapbooking punch, like so. And I'm going to take my gold cord, or gold thread, cut a piece of that off. And put it in here. I'm going to tie a couple of knots, and I'll show you how to do this where it will never come out, ever. Give it a couple of knots and pull. And then I'm going to snip this off almost to the top, but not quite. And then I'm going to pull this where the knot shows through this little hole here. Okay, now I'm going to, where did it go? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Okay. Where did I'm looking for the, I can't believe I did that. I'm looking for the little cap that I just put hot glue on, and then I sat down. Ah, oh, hold on, I have to cut out another one. Oh, I should edit this part out. Okay, let me cut another one real quickly. I don't know what the heck happened to the one I just cut out. Put hot glue on by accident, but okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put some hot glue on the one I just cut out. And I'm going to put it right here, right at the top. And even though I put the hot glue right at the top, right over this cord, I'm still going to turn it around on the back and put some hot glue right in this hole, just a little bubble of hot glue like that. And I'm just going to let it dry. And this cord will not come out. Snip off the excess. Oop, I guess I should have waited till that dried, huh? Okay. Now it's drying. Alright. Snip this off. There we go. See, it's not going to come out of there now. It's in there for good. I'm going to cut this off here and trim this up at the top. There we go. So here you have it. And if you want to decorate the back, you can do that. You can make a mirror image on the back. But I think this will look fine on the Christmas tree. Anyway, I had a whole lot of fun with these, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to show you something else I've been working on too, but it's the same concept, but I'm not using the metal connectors. Just making rows and rows of glittered vinyl, you know, that I cut into like waves, and just gluing rhinestones in various places. So I've been kind of working on these too without the metal connectors. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you all. Bye-bye.